Hello, everyone. My name is Al Murray. I will be hosting our webinar here this evening. I want to welcome each and every one of you to our webinar. If you're a guest on the line in particular, we would like for you to type your name, city, and state in the chat box. That way, whomever it was that invited you will know that you're here. We will be getting started in about 10 seconds. Hello, everyone. This is Al Murray. I will be hosting our webinar here this evening. Super excited that you decided to join us here. Somebody thought very highly of you to invite you to this webinar, and I don't deem it robbery to be before you, in front of you, to share what I believe is the greatest opportunity on earth for the average person to take advantage of. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got an action-packed call planned for you this evening. What we're going to do is we're going to shift gears to a quick video, about a 2-minute video. It's going to share with you a little bit about our ecosystem. Then we're going to come back to a PowerPoint. We'll go through the PowerPoint, and then you will hear from some of the leaders on the line this evening, and we will get your questions answered. So if you've got pen and paper, what we ask that you do is just write those questions down. You can pose them in the chat. Towards the end of the presentation, we'll make sure that we get any of your questions answered. So please just bear with me 1 minute as I queue up the video.
The real and first financial perpetual mobile will blow your mind. The Karatbar Bank in Miami has already now $100 million share capable. By buying or selling and trading the KBC coin, you increase the price of it. Every time the price of KBC coin increases, we have to buy gold to back up the value of KBC. The bank will have profit from the fees that it will take from buying and selling gold. Every time the bank has profit, there will be release of new gold. The value of KBC coin will increase, so more people will buy it to sell it for more price to get profit from it. When the price of KBC coin increases, the KBC coin will need more gold to back up. So, the profit of owner of KBC coin is a result of increased profit of the bank itself. This is a new universe. But we go further. We offer a next coin, our Karatbar Bank coin, the KCB. We are going to offer 50 billion coins within 12 months, and we are implementing it in the Big Karat system, where the time KCB coin increases its value. The value of KCB coin will be increased and vice versa. And even more, our own exchange systems, ATMs all around the world, use of different credit cards, new technologies, bank accounts. All these means fees that will flow into the Karatbar Bank. Don't forget, more fees, it means more profits for the bank. More profit for the bank. More gold. More gold, increase the value of the coins. Increased value, more fees. More fees, more gold. It will never stop. To make your crypto payments even easier, we went further. A new blockchain smartphone from the best blockchain developers all over the world will allow you to make all secure crypto payments that you need. This is a real financial revolution. Be a part of it. Don't wait and hesitate too long. With each second, our coins are increasing their value more and more. Visit our website for further information, www.karatbarbank.io.
All right, there you have it, folks. We are super excited about that ecosystem. And I tell you, if you're not used to receiving fees, it may be somewhat receiving income from fees. It may be somewhat new to you and maybe what we call a paradigm shift. But I get excited by that because we know that banks make millions, billions, and trillions off of fees. And now through this ecosystem, you and I are able to take advantage of the fees. reduced fees, be it, but also we get to take advantage of an income, residual based income based upon these particular fees, folks. Not only did you hear about fees, but you also heard about a blockchain phone. And we're super excited about that because we know that the company has just placed an order for over 2 million blockchain phones with our collaborating partner, Sony. We're super excited about that voice over IP blockchain touchscreen phones that will be coming out the first or second quarter of 2019. Super excited about that, folks. I mean, it just never fails that this company is always in the forefront of issues pertaining to crypto. And we're going to talk about a lot of those things straight away. So before we actually get started, I want to share this quick disclaimer with you. We're here today to share information only that has been helpful to others. We want to share the facts in a manner that will allow you to make an independent decision of your own. All calculations are for illustration purposes only and do not represent actual earnings. A good rule of thumb is never to invest money that would hurt you to lose. So regardless, folks, of where you are, you're hearing about cryptocurrencies, and you probably notice right now, if you're involved in them, that right now the cryptocurrency market is going through going through some issues, is going through some downturns and things that are like Bitcoin. Some of these coins may be correcting, if you will. But nevertheless, folks, we are super excited, and the world right now is super excited about cryptocurrencies. And I'm not sure exactly where you are and what your knowledge base is, but I know I've been running in a circle of folks that have been heavily investing in the cryptocurrency space. I'm talking, the top 60 or so coins out there: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and all of the like, folks. And we're super excited because this company is in the forefront when it comes to cryptocurrencies. We know that this company has the very first cryptocurrency that is backed by physical gold. Again, another first in the marketplace. But regardless of what your knowledge base is with cryptocurrency, folks, what I want you to understand is that it's here to stay, folks. Regardless of what you think about it, the U.S. Congress calls digital currencies the future of money ahead of a key hearing that took place July 18th of this summer, folks. Understand that the U.S. House of Representatives is giving Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies a big boost by labeling them digital currencies. Okay, labeling it the future of money. And that's huge, folks, okay? And I want you to remember that, the future of money, because we're going to come back to that, okay? Now, let's move forward to, another article that recently came out, folks, where the owner of the New York Stock Exchange is looking to team up with Microsoft and Starbucks to do just exactly what you just saw, the prototype of our ecosystem, folks. That is, it's almost complete. We're more than about 60% complete with this ecosystem. And here you got companies, large companies, folks, which is great third-party validation for what we're doing here, that are talking about trying to do just that, team up to create an ecosystem for cryptocurrencies. So I just share this with you, folks, because, what you might be hearing right now, I was just listening to an article on XM Radio today, and they were talking about cryptocurrencies, and that the current money structure with the fiat currencies is like horse and buggy compared to cryptocurrencies. And they just reiterated, the fact that while you may be hearing negative things about cryptocurrencies, but understand that all of the financial institutions are putting together some sort of plan to merge or be involved in the cryptocurrency space. So understand, folks, regardless of where you are right now with respect to your knowledge of cryptocurrency, you couldn't be in a better place, because we've got folks that are learning about cryptocurrencies, starting to invest in cryptocurrencies, and not only just a regular coin, folks, but we're talking about coins that are backed in gold. So when you think about where we are economically, when you're thinking about a world that is dealing with currencies that aren't backed with anything, and then you think about what these folks are looking to do, knowing that this is an ecosystem that won't be backed by anything, and then you compare it to what we're doing, where our ecosystem takes us back to a time when currencies were backed by physical gold, folks, and we're excited about that. So I'm going to move forward. I just want to share this with you. Why Karatbar is cryptocurrency, folks? Understand this: that bank transactions are expensive. We just talked a little bit about fees. They're slow, and there's big opportunities for human manipulation risk. Okay, and that just means that they're humans involved with touching your money, interacting, moving your money, whether it be digitally, physically, or what have you, because you've got central banks who must interact with local banks in order for you to have make a simple transaction, peer to peer or peer to business. It doesn't matter, folks. But when you talk about a crypto transaction, you're talking about you actually dealing with another person or business and doing it directly through the use of technology. It's cheaper, it's faster, and it's the lowest human manipulation risk in the market today. And that's why so many folks are looking to use cryptocurrencies and things that are like. Now, I just want to share with you folks, we have two particular coins, okay? The first one is the Karat Gold coin, and it's the KBC coin. This coin came out as an ICO with over 12 billion coins that were sold in just about 4 months' time. Over $1 million raised, folks. The coin is already trading on 4 major exchanges. 2 of these exchanges are top 10 in the world. So understand, we're super excited about that. Not only is this coin traded here, but it's traded on our own particular exchange. Yes, this company has its own crypto exchange. It just opened up November 1st, and we're excited about that. We've got Bitcoin, we've got Ethereum, we've got the KBC, we got the KCB coin on there, and there will be adding coins as we speak, folks, and more to come down the future as they build out that crypto exchange and make it more robust. But we're excited, folks. We also know that there's a digital stock exchange coming down the pipe. So this company, yes, we're delving into things right now, but we also have things coming down the pike in the future that are definitely first to market situations that only increase our income potential here. And that's why we're so excited about what's happening here at Karatbars. Our second coin, folks, is the Karat Coin Bank coin. That's the KCB. It launched in September of this year. It will be selling all the way through next September of 2019, over 5 billion coins that'll be sold here. And, you know, if you're involved in cryptocurrencies, then you might be asking yourself, well, why so many coins? Okay, understand that these coins are currency. Okay, this coin backed in physical code, this coin offered by the very first cryptocurrency bank that owns not one but 2 mines, folks. So we're super excited about what's happening with these coins. Now, as I get started, I just want to share with you a couple of important dates, because these dates should play big in your decision on what you do with respects to this company, cryptocurrencies, or cryptocurrencies in general. Now, what I want to ask you to do, because I see we've got a lot of folks chiming on, if you have not done so and you're a guest on the line, you can do so. If you're not a guest, you can just put in the state where you're coming from, where you're chiming in from, the city, the state, and your name. So that way, whomever invited you on this line will know that you're actually here, because you can't see all of the participants that are chiming in as well. But again, we're just super excited because Gold Independence Day is the 4th of July, folks. It's when you will be able to exchange 100 of these KBC coins for 1 gram of gold. And that's exciting, because we know that there are folks on the line right now that acquired these coins for less than a penny. And so for $1 acquisition cost, you can exchange it for a value of $47. Today's price for this gold is $47, folks. And it's exciting to know such a return is going to be possible. And it's insured, folks, by not 1, not 2, but 3 different entities have insured this, so that no matter what happens to the company, whomever, all of the coin owners, their coins are insured to that particular value. Now, I just want to share this with you, folks. October 2019, we will be having a hard fork. That's when they will combine both of the coins and they'll become 1 coin, the new KCB. And I'm excited. And I understand that this company has a plan for how they're staging and rolling out and getting the information out about the particular KBC coin and the KCB coins to raise them up in the marketplace. But I'm excited to know what happened with Bitcoin Cash, as it just announced their own hard fork that took place on the 15th of this month. I mean, the coin surged anywhere from 15 to as much as 20% just on the announcement of the hard fork. So certainly we're looking forward to that. But to follow that hard fork, folks, we're calling it the Golden New Year, January 1, 2020. just holding the coin 5 more months, folks, and you can now trade in 75 coins for 1 gram of gold. Okay, all things being equal, that's a 25% increase, and in my book, folks, that's incredible. Where can you get 25% these days, folks? It's hard to find investments like that. But here's the thing, folks. You can get the KBC coin. That's the coin, the first issue coin that came out in the ICO status, the one that broke records because it sold over 12 billion coins. Never been done in the marketplace before in just 4 months. Understand this, folks. You can acquire it through these multi-packs. And these multi-packs are becoming more and more valuable as we speak because they come with both coins, okay? They come with the KCB coin as well as the KBC. KCB and the KBC coin. Now, understand that this promotion is a 60% on top of the combo pack promotions. It's going on until November 25th at 6 a.m. Eastern time. This promotion will be over. Now, understand what you're getting. This is the 3K pack, okay? It's 3,000 euros, all right, which is a little bit more USD to get this package, but you're going to get 60% bonus on top of the 3,000 euros. You're going to get another 60% promotion here with that. So that's another 120% on top of that. So that's about 6,600 euros worth of the coin, folks. It's like 47,000 coins of the KCB. And you're also going to be gifted the KBC coin, okay? Now, I just want you to just think about just this segment, this portion right here of the coin. Now, I do want to know, let you know, make it the distinction, folks, because if you decide to go with the 8K pack or the 15K pack, it's also going to come with the VIP dual status gifted to you, okay? Most of the folks that are on this call right here today are VIPs, such as myself, okay? And we'll explain what that is and why it's significant, but just understand that it comes with the 8K pack and the 15K pack as well to add more value. But I just want to share this with you. If you were to get this 3K pack, folks, here's the USD price for it. This is what you'll pay in US dollars. And just as a rate of return on just this gifted 750 euros worth of KBC coin, you're looking at a return of over $20,000 on the 4th of July, folks. Okay, now look at what the 15K is going to get you. Okay, you're going to get the 15K here. You're going to get 100% bonus on top of that. Okay, so that's 30,000 euros worth of the coin plus 60% bonus. You're talking about over 278,000 coins, okay, of the KCB, but then 7,500 of the KBC gifted to you. All right, let's not forget the 60% bonus on that for the KCB. But here's what we're looking at. We're talking about $17,208 as an out-of-pocket expense, okay? But in just 9 months' time, we're talking about this vicinity here with respects to returns. It's huge. You just wait another 5 months, and on our golden new year, folks, look at what you're talking about. You just increased another 25%. It's incredible. All right. So I just want you to understand that. But here's the thing, folks. I just wanted you got to see and hear it from the CEO of this company himself. He says, yes, we need a better world. And I'm looking forward to the future. I guarantee everyone that they will receive 1 gram of gold for 100 KBC on each Independence Day, July 4th, 2019. The Karat gold coin KBC is the first coin actually backed by physical gold, folks. And yes, it's guaranteed by 3 companies that no matter what happens, the KBC will have an insured value of 1 gram of gold per coin, folks. To include that is the issuance of this guarantee to every coin holder, folks. 100 KBCs for 1 gram of gold, and we're super excited about that. Now, we just talked about some larger investments for folks that care to make those type of investments. But if you're on the line and you're not sure and you may not have that to outlay at this particular point in time, guess what? We've still got a great deal for you over here on the KCB. All right. Understand that you can take advantage of the 120% early bird bonus and get another 120% on top of that. plus based upon how much you're acquiring, how much of the coin you're acquiring, you get another bonus percentage. Okay, so the more you acquire, the more euros you invest in the coin, the larger the bonus you're going to get. So here I just took 300 euros and put it in here. 300 euros actually equates to $343. Okay, you're going to get a total of 5,358 KCB at a price point of 0.064 cents per coin. So what that simply means, folks, is in crypto world, the coin is selling for 14 cents. Okay, but because of the bonuses, because you're early bird, you're early to market with this, you're going to get bonuses that lower the acquisition cost. As time go, bonuses drop, and you will get closer to paying that 14 cents per coin. Okay, but what you're actually paying for, the 300 euros is actually paying for KCB, 2,143 units. For being an early adapter, folks, and taking advantage of this early, you're actually getting more coins through bonus than you're actually paying for. Okay, so understand these coins will actually, you'll be able to take advantage of these when after the hard forks takes place, and you're able to trade in what 75 coins for 1 gram of gold. It's incredible, folks. Understand this. We talked a little bit about this earlier. The voice over blockchain, touchscreen phones, the joint venture with Sony. Our ATMs, folks, we got ATMs that are coming out. These ATMs will be cryptocurrency ATMs. You'll be able to cash out and manipulate your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your KBC, your KCB. You know, you'll be able to interact and deal with cash and gold. You'll be able to cash out of your coins, folks. The crypto phone. I mean, I'm excited about that just simply for the security purposes, period, because it's flowing through blockchain. And understand, more importantly, folks, guess what? Your income. These two items will be in your back office where you can offer them to people and businesses. All right. But what's huge is it's tied to passive residual, recurring residuals paid on fees related to these products and services, folks. It's incredible. All right. We talked a little bit about our cryptocurrency exchange, Karatbit. That's where we just opened that up on November 1st. Now, Karatbar is international, folks. Let me just tell you a little bit about our company, founded in 2011 in Stuttgart, Germany. Folks, we're shipping right now internationally to more than 120 countries. It's getting close to 130 countries, folks. What do? We specialize in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small transaction friendly weights, folks. What does that mean? It means that an ounce of gold costs about $1,200, folks. And that's just quite frankly out of the average person's price range. But this company, our company, is the largest producer and we're number one in the small gram units of production and sales of gold, folks. So the smaller units, the grams, 1 gram, 3 grams, up to 6 grams, folks, we're number one in the marketplace, number one in the world for marketing those units. Now, here's our headquarters in Stuttgart, Germany. We're right here in the business district, straight across the street from Mercedes-Benz. Now, what do we do, folks? 24 karat 999.9 pure gold bullion, folks. This quality gold is pure enough to it's the same quality of gold that countries use to settle their debt. All right, it comes with certificates of authenticity in it. You're getting 1/10 a gram of gold to up to 6 grams of gold in weight. LBMA, London Bullion Market Association accredited refineries. That's who produces the gold, folks. Understand, when it's backed by the LBMA, it can only be backed and be legitimate if it's backed by the LBMA, folks. The LBMA controls everything pertaining to gold from the time it comes out of the ground to the time that it's packaged, produced, melted, poured into molds, placed into someone's hand or into someone's safe. So we're excited about it because we have these denominations here that are kind of used for change. You got 1/10 of a gram, 2/10, 4/10, and 6/10, and then you got a whole gram here, gram of the cash gold, 3 grams, 6 grams, and what have you, folks. It's a whole monetary scheme behind the gold, and countries are already talking about using this as their currency of their land. backing it with their cryptocurrencies and things that are like, folks. So we're excited about this. Okay, this is our classic gold, comes in 1 gram, 2.5 and 5 gram denominations. The owner of our company, folks, the CEO, the visionary, Harold Seitz, somebody that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. They call him the king of gold. You can see here he's been publicized in many different magazines around the world. I told you we'd come back to this, The Future of Money. Listen, this is a book that he authored some 4 years ago, what have you. But this is what really excites me, folks. I'm just going to tell you, it's his mission. He says, my mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford. He says that my goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. And I love that, folks. And the reason I love it so much is because I understand that, folks, the people you amount to the total of the people that you're around. Okay, and when you start to mentoring from folks that are debt free, understand we go to work, 8 hours, and around that 8 hours you could put anywhere from 10 to 12 hours travel, getting dressed, lunch, everything around that to earn what? Dollars. A debt instrument, folks, a dollar. It's the largest liability of our Federal Reserve System is the dollar, folks, and that's what we go to work for. And we work for companies, countries, states that are in debt. But here's a gentleman that has a debt-free company, and he says that his mission is to help people like us get out of debt. So what do, folks? We just save in gold, folks, and it just makes so much sense because understand this. When you save in gold, you're saving real money. When you save in gold, you're saving something that is an asset. You're saving a tangible asset. This gentleman here, he talks about how we have our jobs. Most Americans have jobs that create their income. With their income, they take care of their expenses, and between income and expenses, each household has what you call a balance sheet filled with liabilities on one side and hopefully assets on the other. But most of the time, folks, our liabilities way outweigh our assets. But here, we just show folks how to exchange the fiat currency that you work for every single day. Exchange that dollar. You can take $100 and you can exchange it for 2 grams of gold, folks. 2 grams of an asset. You immediately move something from the liabilities column straight to the assets column, folks. And it's an asset that you could pass on from generation to generation to generation. Gold was here when the earth was first formed. It was present in the Garden of Eden, and it'll be present when you and I are gone, folks. Understand, it has longevity. This is why you should save in gold. Let's just imagine, folks, that you're saving $300 a month. All right, and you do it for 20 years. You would have saved $72,000. Okay, but the sad truth of the matter, you would have that $72,000. You would have earned a few pennies in interest on that. You would have paid taxes on that interest as well. But when you took that money, when you went to use that money 20 years later, the purchasing power today would only be worth $56,000, folks. That's a loss of over $16,000 due to saving in declining paper money. Robert Kiyosaki also said it. Why would you save in something that the government can print for free? Each time they print money, the money loses value while you're holding on to it. Okay. Now, the reverse side of that, if you took that $300, same period of time, you would have saved over $72,000, the same if you did it in gold, but now your purchasing power will be over $236,000. That's a profit of $164,000 due to saving a tangible asset, gold. The difference, folks, is $180,000. Understand, you can't keep taking losses like this in your household. Understand that this right here is what we do with almost 100% of our savings, okay? But it's not what the hedge funds are doing. It's not what the mutual funds are doing. It's not what the banks are doing. Understand, the banks and all of those folks that I just mentioned, they always hedge a percentage of their investments in gold for times like this when the stock market is crashing. Okay, they pull their money out of the stock market and they put it in a safe haven like gold because it holds its value. And then what happens after that? When things start to change, and they pull it out the gold and they put the monies back out there again to go up in the value. Buy low, sell high is the name of the game, folks. And that's what we're here to show you and share with you how it should be done. Now, I just want you to take a look at how gold has been performing against your retirement fund, against your 401ks, against your Roth IRAs, against your 203Bs, against your 529 college savings plans, folks. Here you go, right here in the red. This is your S&P 500. This is it including dividends. And here is gold up top, right here. Here's your gold. Look what it's doing. It's beating it 2-1. Okay. It's an awesome thing, folks, when you see things happening like this. Now, understand that what's happening within the stock market as this starts to take the little tumble now. Okay. And it's been taking a little tumble here because it's gone for years going up after that last crash, for years trying to make up for those crashes and what have you. Right. But look what gold has been doing. Okay. Just thoroughly beating it. But now gold has come down in price. So while you still have your money tied up in these investments, folks that are trading every day, folks that are astute, high-end traders, they are taking their money out of the market as it's coming down, and they're putting it over here because they're buying this low. They're selling this high or getting out of this while their mutual funds are purchasing high, and they're putting it over here buying low. Okay. And then as these continue to decline, this will start to increase. Okay. That's the way the game works. But why gold, folks? Don't take my word for it. I really don't want you to take my word for it. Folks, I take people like Alan Greenspan word. He's the former Federal Reserve chairman. He says in the absence of the gold standard, there's no way to protect your savings. Let's insert your here, your savings from confiscation being taken through inflation. That's the thing that we never talk about is inflation, right? There's no safe store of value. No safe store of value because our money is no longer backed in gold. Okay, what is a safe store of value? It's an asset that can be saved, retrieved, exchanged, and be predictably useful in the future by retaining purchasing power. All right, that's why we put our money in the bank, because we wanted to retain its purchasing power. But we just showed you that it doesn't, right? It comes out, you can do less with it. It's called the present value of future money. Okay, there's calculations for that. They can tell you how much money your present money is worth in the future. Okay, and it's never good. But here's the thing, folks. Brand new 1954 pickup truck, you can acquire it for about $1,100 or 30 ounces of 24 karat gold. All right. Now you can get a brand new Ford pickup truck for about $42,000 or the same 30 ounces of 24 karat gold. Now I'm asking you, what would you rather have? Would you rather have the $1,100 in 1950 or the gold? Would you rather have the 42,000 today, or would you rather have the gold? I'm saying gold all day long because it's held its value, right? Folks, I tell you, I'm just excited by this company, man, and this just makes so much sense to me, and I get excited to share it with good folks like you. Listen, in 1971, President Nixon did something. He took the United States off of the gold standard. Okay, up till 1971, our money was backed by physical gold. All right, but in 1971, there was something else. You could take $1 and a gram of gold, and they had about the same value. They both will get you about 4 to 5 loaves of bread. Okay, now fast forward to the day, that gram of gold will get you about 20 loaves of bread. Right, that dollar barely gets you enough to make a sandwich. Now, $1,000 saved in 1971 could have actually helped you purchase 24.6. It was worth 24.6 ounces of gold in 1971. But look at what the purchasing power of this $1,000 has dropped to today, $165 worth of goods. You mean in 1971, you could have took $1,000 and bought $1,000 worth of merchandise, but that same $1,000 today would only get you $165 worth of merchandise, folks. That's terrible. That's the effects of inflation on our money. That's what's happening in your 401k. You're excited because you see the value go up. You know, sometimes we don't even count the fact that we haven't even paid taxes on that. You know, there was an article that was out about thrift savings plans millionaires. Okay, and when I looked at those numbers, I was like, yeah, this is awesome, man. It's great. But you know, folks are looking at, You know, the fact that they've got $1 million, and how long will that really, really last them? When the $1 million isn't $1 million, because you're going to lose what, maybe 28% to that, almost a third of that to taxes. And then if you're used to living on $100,000 income, what you got left? You got 6 years left of income, right? But look at this gold over here. This gold in 71 was worth $1,000, but today it's worth 32,000, because that's real currency, folks. That's real. That's a real asset. Now, this is what I love about our company, folks, and I love about our awesome team, Wealth Builders Worldwide, is because, folks, we've got this thing called a loyalty bonus. And what that just simply means is we just save gold. We save in gold, folks. We buy gold once a week. We buy it twice every 2 weeks, or we buy it once a month. But what we do, folks, is we acquire it, okay? And it's an awesome thing because we can acquire this gold in a tax advantage situation because we use it as a part of our business, okay? So we buy it, we write it off, and we own the asset. But you do this for 12 months time. You help people, you help others do the same thing like this team is doing all around the world. We're the world's largest organized group of gold savers in the world, folks. And what happens is, as you do this and you help others do the same, you meet a few requirements. You actually exchange some physical cash for real money, real currency here in gold, and you write it off. You own the asset, and you do it for 12 months and meet those qualifications. And the company, you now get two that month because you bought one and you got one free from the company for meeting the loyalty bonus, folks. It's a great thing when you can do things like that and start acquiring gold through no funds being expended out of your own household. You do a little bit more, folks. You acquire 1 gram, and the company will give you 2 as a result, okay? You can get up to 25 grams of gold free there, folks, and we're excited by that. Now, here's something that we just talked about a little bit earlier, and I want to share this with you, folks, because I love third-party documentation. It says gold gains and stocks sell off, revive safe haven appeal. What this just simply means, folks, is that gold prices rose on Thursday as sell-offs in global stock markets prompted investors to seek safe haven in metal. Okay, that's what we just talked about. All right. Not only that, but here's the thing, folks. They're talking about if the U.S. goes back on the gold standard, the gold prices will move from $1,200 an ounce to over $5,000 an ounce. They say if the whole world goes on a gold standard, because the United States has twice as much gold as the second country and the third country that have the next most levels of gold savings, gold stockpiles in the world, folks, that if the world went on the gold standard, their prices would hit over $10,000 an ounce, folks. And it's third-party documentation. And if under worst case scenario, the solution was to return to the gold standard of the Nixon years, the price of bullion would be worth $10,000 plus, 6 times the current price, folks. And if this is here, this was in 2011. If you went back to that chart that I shared with the gold performances on it, folks, you'll find out that 2011 gold was at its highest prices ever, okay, ever at that particular point in time. So listen, folks, I know we talked about a lot, and you probably want to say, you know, I want to do some research, you know, but I want to share with you before we even get to the end of this program, folks, that the research has already been done. All right. What you're doing is researching the researchers. Okay. What you should do is just take a look at this right here, the LBMA. Find out who they are. Okay. And then understand that we use their good delivery refiners to package our gold. Okay. The company is doing business in almost 130 different countries around the world. Somebody asked me, what is this, a pyramid? And I had to share with them, listen, pyramids are illegal. You don't get licenses to do business around the world if you're a pyramid. FedEx, our delivery partner. Understand this. FedEx delivers more of these gold bars to houses around the world than any other company offers this product, folks. And that's exciting, okay? Understand that our company is delivering so much gold around the world that FedEx had to open up a hub office within our home office in Stuttgart, Germany, to make sure that the deliveries got out prompt and on time. Our payment partner, MasterCard. It's a beautiful thing, folks, when we get issued an international debit card issued by MasterCard. not tied to your social security number. Understand, you want to research a company that once you decide to do business with the company, guess what? MasterCard is going to issue you a MasterCard just by being a part, just because you're a part of this company. And the company's going to pay you in euros, folks. I love the fact that you can take that international debit card anywhere around the world, put it in the ATM, and it'll spit you out the currency of that particular land. You take it down to the local Wawa, ask for $20 USD. Folks, it pops you out a nice crisp $20 bill. But then you go back to your back office, you look at your balance, and you notice that it only was decreased by $17.58. Why? Because euros are more valuable than the US dollar. Doesn't it make sense to acquire international money? Okay, when you got a deal in fiat, but then you also have the best currency in the world, folks, real money in gold. Now, how about this for third-party validation? The Vatican, year after year, they've ordered 100,000 of these cards. They get 1 gram of gold, they put the Pope's face on it, and they offer it as fundraisers to their church to raise money for their ministries. It's an awesome thing, folks. Now, thousands and thousands of satisfied customers all around the world, folks saving the gold, acquiring gold all around the world as a result of this company, and over 600,000 affiliates like myself and those on the line all around the world, folks. So here's the thing. What are we asking you to do? We're asking you to invest in yourself by getting a package, folks. This is a European company and everything is in euros. So you can see the prices here in euros. Now, what I want to simply do is just let you know this is about $200. This is about $500, a little less, a little less. This is about $1,300, a little less. This is about $2,300, $2,400, a little less, okay? Now, each package comes with gold, cash gold, what have you, bonus cards. These bonus cards give you 100 euros off of this top package, VIP. And this is a deal, folks. Understand that just about all of your leaders on this line are VIPs. But you get in where you fit in, because basically you're going to do the same thing, but this company that allows you to choose how much you actually want to get paid. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. You're also going to get a pen level pen, as well as the brochures you need to build your business. But here's what's incredible about this. Each package, you're going to get a value of KCB coins included in each particular package. Now, here you go. You see the prices of the packages again. Here you can see the percentage of direct commissions you make. This is a one-time purchase for your package. We encourage people to get the package to get to the highest extent possible. Okay, but if you're a bronze and you help somebody become a VIP, you're going to make a 5% direct commissions. That's 100 euros. Okay. Now, if you're a silver, you make a 10% commission. If you help someone become a VIP, you just earn 200 euros. If you're gold, you're going to make a 15% commission. If you help someone become a VIP, 300 euros you just earned. Okay. Now, if you're a VIP, 20% commissions, and on direct commissions, you help someone become a VIP, that's 400 euros of the cash. Okay. 400 euros you just made there. But listen, we're going to help you launch your business. We're going to help you start off with this thing that we call a private gold reception, folks. It's an awesome thing. We got an awesome couple on the line here today that they've done a couple of successful launched their business successfully through private gold receptions, not once, but twice, folks. But I want to explain to you how this works. Tom comes to your private gold reception and decides he wants to get a gold package, okay? What that happens there is you now make commissions on that, right? Because you're a VIP, you just made $198. Now, Sue might be your cousin. She says, hey, you know what, cuz, I'm not going to let you make everything. I'm coming in as a VIP too. So guess what? You just made 20% off her 2,000 euros. And so you just made a 400 euro in profit on that transaction. So that resulted in 598 euros, right? Now, it doesn't end there, folks, because this is the most powerful part of our program. It's our dual team, folks. And understand, 75 units. Everything we do here comes with units. The gold has a unit value to it. Each package has a unit value to it. So understand, 75 units equals a payout. 25 on one side, 50 on the other. Doesn't matter. It could flip-flop or what have you. Excuse me, but a total of 75 units. Now, let's go back to your private gold reception, right? At your private gold reception, Tom became a gold. That's 50 units. That's 25 times 2, right? Sue became a VIP, 100 units, 50 times 2. So that's 2 payouts. That's 80 times 2, 160, right? Plus the 598, and that's a total week 1 earnings of 758 euros. Why? Because we do these private gold receptions within your first week, no later than the second week, folks. Do those private gold receptions, and then it's a great thing to come back and do them over and do them over and do them over again, folks. It's a phenomenal way to build your business. But the reason we love that dual team is because you advance and you're able to take advantage of leverage, folks. Understand this. So you are here. You have your private gold reception, and you get to build 2 sides. Remember, Tom was here and Sue was over here, right? Dan is the person that invited you to the company, helped you put together your private gold reception. And at your private gold reception, when Tom got started, he set his private gold reception date as well. And Ann came to his private gold reception. Dan did Tom's private gold reception just like he helped you with yours. But Dan also invited Bob to Tom's private gold reception. So as Tom and got started with Tom, Bob got started with Dan. Now Dan, dual team, he's got you on the left side and he's got somebody else over here on the right, but he's building left. So he places Bob down here. And guess what? The units from Bob's VIP go all the way up this line. So Ann gets 100 units, Tom gets 100 units, you get 100 units, Dan gets 100 units, and folks all the way up here, all the way up to infinity, get that 100 units, and it creates cycles of pay. True life story, folks. This is me, Crypto Steve, somewhere up here, someone that sponsored us both, just a little bit above him. But guess what? Crypto Steve sponsored a VIP into the business. They came in way down here on the bottom on our left side, and those 100 units rolled up. And when they got to me, guess what? I cycled 4 times in one day. So 80 euros at that VIP package times 4, 320 euros of pay from someone that I didn't even know for work that I didn't even do. So excited about this, folks. So understand you get to take advantage of the leverage. Now, what I want to do right now is I want to turn this thing over, okay? We're just about finished, and I'm super excited because you get to hear from some other folks. You get to hear from some folks other than Al Murray. So what I want to do right now is I want to turn this call over to some of our other leaders on the line, and we're so excited to have them here. This gentleman that I want to introduce you to, he hails from New Jersey. He just received a promotion to one of the highest levels in this company. He's now a bronze director. Now, I know that doesn't mean anything to any of you that are new on the line here as well, folks. But we're super excited because this gentleman has taken a leadership role and he's doing a phenomenal job building his own business and helping people around the world. So what I like to do is turn this call over to none other than Golden James. Golden James, are you on the line, sir?
I am right here.
Yes, sir. I turn the call over to you, sir.
Listening intently. You can hear me okay, right?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right. Thank you so much, Al and Mr. Murray. I mean, this presentation is like just turned into a masterpiece. I mean, and I see my picture there. I mean, I'm just excited. I mean, my heart is racing. So thank you so much. Incredible, incredible job as usual. I sound like a broken record repeating it, but it's really true. So real quick, my name's James Marshall. I am actually from Boston. I live in New York City now. I've been with Karatbar's almost 7 months now. And I mean, I know when the presentation starts to get to this point, I just start to get all fired up because I know there's a chance that I might be able to lend my voice to the call. So I just get all excited. So I'm just so excited to be part of this company, to be part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, this group of absolutely phenomenal people who only care about helping each other get to the top. So it's just incredible. And it's just a great feeling to be part of a team that is just experiencing incredibly phenomenal success. It's just a group of people that everyone is driven. Everyone loves to help people. You know, you're dealing with so many people that know more than 100% of the information. And, you know, I always like to say, just loves to help people and everybody just loves to have fun. So with that being said, I'm trying to dial myself back a little, so I will leave it at that. Thank you so much for letting me lend my voice to the call, and man, this is just awesome. So thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir. We certainly appreciate you and all that you bring to the table. Awesome job, and we wish you continued success as well. So with that, folks, we're going to move on to our next presenter, and I'm just super excited to have this gentleman on the line. This is the gentleman that, as I stated a little earlier, you know, he helped me build my business and helped me cycle 4 times in one day. It was the first time that had ever happened in my business, and I was super excited about that. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to someone that knows 110% of the facts. He loves to help people. He's very, very down to earth. Make no mistake about it. He knows how to make income. And even though he's extremely busy, he always takes time to help us build our business. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Crypto Steve. Crypto Steve, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Perfect. Well, Mr. Murray, I thank you and appreciate you again for doing a wonderful, amazing job on this webinar, laying out the information, and so people can make an educated decision about what they're actually seeing and hearing. I do want to say my name is Steve Coates. I grew up in the DC metropolitan area. My background is retail sales, construction company, real estate company, as well as I buy, trade, and sell cryptocurrency and stock. What I found out is that when I got started in the beginning of the year in Karatbar, I was just trying to take my money out of cryptocurrency and save it in gold. They came out with the first ever cryptocurrency backed by gold. I was blown away, and some of my partners, we just said, man, this is real. And just jumped in all the way, started sharing it with people, end up a couple of months later and started hitting certain ranks that we didn't even intend to do. We just, because we just so passionate about being in an opportunity that's so forthcoming and being a leader in the opportunity like we have here in Karatbar, and most definitely changing the way that people do business, the world do business, as well as changing people's lives. So what it means to me is that I see that now that it's gonna really be an opportunity that I know that's one in a lifetime for some of us. Some of us will never ever get an opportunity like we have now. And so with Karatbar being that opportunity, and just a couple of reasons why, just 2 real quick. One of the reasons why, because we got the first real gold backed cryptocurrency in the world. Second of all, is that we're coming out with it in the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology space with ideas and things that's going to happen, like a payment system that's going to put the world currency back on gold. That's unheard of. An ecosystem where everything works in continuity, where countries going to bring us their gold and we're going to give them cryptocurrency. Now citizens ain't got to worry about, like Venezuela, whether or not their money is any good. Countries like the U.S., where if they back the gold, if they end up backing U.S. dollar again by gold, your dollars that you earned in the past will be no good. A soda will cost $300. And so I'm just excited to be in this opportunity. I'm excited to be partnered with some men and women that I believe that have the mindset of helping people and changing lives. And it's not just about money. It's about doing something great and leaving a legacy, not just for us, but for our kids. And I'm excited that Karatbar is that space and team and company, and Mr. Sykes, we're locking on. I'm excited about that. And so again, thank you, Mr. Murray, for being a partner, as well as a great friend and man, a brother. So man, I thank you. I thank you for doing these webinars and just laying out this information. Appreciate you, and thanks everyone for listening. Listen, get back to the person that invited you. Tell them I'm ready, because if you're not ready, you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt later on. with that, man, I'll pass this on back to you, bro.
Certainly appreciate you, sir. And I might have to get a little mad at you, Crypto Steve, bro, because I feel like you just got a step ahead of me real quick. I don't know if you're using a green screen right now, but it certainly looked like you might have been. But we're going to talk about that one a little bit later.
What green screen?
No, okay, good. Okay, I was wrong. That's all right. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, sir. Listen, want to move forward, folks. I am super excited because we have an international builder on the line here today. This next gentleman I want you guys to hear from. He is leading the national expansion of this company across the world. This gentleman is a 3-time best-selling author, and he's done so well in this business, folks, that he was one of the first to lift the lid on this entire organization with respects to getting a golden brick, basically having his face embossed at the corporate home office for his level of production in this company. So what I want to do at this point in time is turn this call over to none other than Dr. Sergio Rozelle. Sir, I turn the call over to you.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction, Mr. Al Bustin' Murray. Sir, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, sir.
Well, thank you so very much again. And more importantly, thank you so much for this awesome job that you did with this presentation this evening. Every week you bring so much content, and it's just such a pleasure to actually learn something over and over again every time I watch this. And you know what, Mr. Murray, when I look at these photos here, I tell you, it really warms my heart. For those of you that have been successful business owners before in your lifestyle, understand that gentlemen like Mr. Murray, Mr. Marshall, Mr. Coates, and all these amazing leaders that we see on these pictures here, they were already successful business people in their own right. Mr. Murray and Mr. Coates, I know, and of course, Mr. Lewis Young, they were already trading thousands of dollars in cryptocurrencies on a daily basis. And the thing about this particular vision that Mr. Harold Sykes has put out there for us, it's a vision whose time has come, because this gentleman released a coin that got the attention of those 3 leaders I just mentioned, to the point that they stopped doing everything else regarding the cryptocurrency space and planted their flag here. And then they went on to produce, to break records, to personal records for themselves, all kind of great achievements there. And then, of course, being promoted to the ranks of the highest rank in the company, and of course, getting their faces embossed in gold at the corporate office in Stuttgart, Germany as well. But more importantly, they've helped so many other people. They're the go-to folks from the corporate office in Stuttgart, and of course, our wonderful organization, Wealth Builders Worldwide. So understand, you're learning from and you're hearing from the best of the best. But the point I want to make regarding that in these pictures is that this is what this is about. These folks here, we're all come together. You know, it's a family effort. We work together. We all have our own personal achievements, but you know what? The achievement that really resonates with me, and I think so many other people that are looking for an opportunity like this, is the fact that they can become a part of this phenomenal team that has grown and has helped so many people realize and to achieve their dreams. So, you know, Mr. Murray, it's not by accident or by choice, but by choice that you have become the leader that you are, and that we have all decided to kind of follow you and the way you present this information, because it's so plain and it's so simple, and that anybody can get a hold of this and they can start dreaming and thinking bigger than they've ever thought before. This is unlike anything that they've ever seen before, and there's nothing else that's even miles within where we are right now. Who knows where we're going? So I just want to encourage everyone to get back in touch with the person that invited you on this call tonight, so that you can get more information, get started, and become a part of this revolutionary business that we're a part of. Success is voluntary, and you deserve it, sir. Back to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for all of that valuable information. I appreciate the compliments, sir, and only live to hope that I can help someone else to get to that next level. And we're just super excited, folks. I mean, you just heard it. You just heard it from, some of the top affiliates in this particular company. Everyone you just heard of holds a director level or higher. It's another form of director, the highest level within this company. And I tell you, man, it's just a phenomenal thing that when you're around folks that continuously lift the bar, lift the lid. And I had a gentleman that asked me the other day, man, well, how serious, how serious? Y'all call this a business? How serious is it? I understand the company is a large company, but what kind of business can you guys actually claim? And there's a gentleman on this line. We call him Mr. Amazing, and I'm not gonna put him on the spot at the moment. You can see his picture. He's probably in each one of these slide decks because he's a gentleman that we truly respect. But this gentleman has been in the business about 18 months. 18 months. And it's so exciting to find out that in 18 months, he's put together a business that raised total revenues that ended the month of November 10th of almost $400,000, like $385,000. His business, his stake that happened in his particular organization, 18 months in the business, 18 months. To me, that's incredible. But then to find out that a gentleman, I don't know how long he's been in the business, but I know he's been in for quite a while longer than 18 months, probably double to maybe 3 times that amount of time. But to see that this gentleman post that during that same period, his organization produced $1 million worth of revenue, 1 million euros. I'm sorry, I keep saying dollars, but 1 million euros, 1 million euros worth of business in one calendar month. October 11th through November 10th, $1 million. Now, the interesting thing about this is that his organization is about 18,000 people worldwide. This gentleman resides in England somewhere over there, overseas in England, United Kingdom somewhere. But a lot of respect for the individual, but 180,000 people on his team, and he produced €1 million worth of revenue. Whereas this gentleman, we call him Mr. Amazing, has 1,800 people in his organization and produced just under $500,000. Just under. So I'm just telling you, folks, I hate to brag and I hate to boast, but when you can post numbers like that and you can share real highlights of folks' businesses, not nothing trumped up, not nothing made up, okay? Because to hit some of these levels that some of these people have to hit, I know Stephen Coates, he and I both hit a level that required somewhat over 30,000 euros of production in one calendar month, okay? So I'm just here to tell you folks, somebody thought very highly of you to invite you here. Now you can take it and look at this in so many different forms because one, we've got the best asset out here, gold, for you to acquire. Exchange that physical money, that non-backed, worthless, useless dollar and exchange it for something real, a tangible asset, okay? And that's one thing. We've got a tremendous opportunity here for you to invest in crypto for pennies right now with a guarantee on a return. Guarantee. And I shared that with you from the owner's own words, okay? In crypto. And then we've got a business op that can allow you to leverage yourself through others, start acquiring passive residual income through fees, like you're the bank. And we won't even get into that because we'll be talking for so long, because literally you are the bank. You would be the bank because we are the bank. Okay. And so there's three opportunities there, folks. And obviously there's a fourth, because if you don't see a value in any of that, the fourth opportunity is just to participate in the growth and the development of whomever it was that invited you to this cause business. So basically, folks, I want you to really understand that there are three types of people, three types of personalities that prevail after seeing a presentation like this. The first says, hey, I'm not interested. But understand, goal savings is for everybody. Okay. Invest in a person's business, support the person's business that invited you out. That's one thing that we don't do. We don't support each other's businesses enough. Okay. The second type of person says, hey, you know what? Sounds good, but I got questions. Get those questions answered before you leave off the line. I'm hoping that you'll formulate them. You'll post them either the question section or in the chat. We're going to go to those as soon as I finish here. We're going to get those questions answered. You get your questions answered and then do the right thing and get started straight away. Don't hesitate. The third type of person says, hey, you know what? Saving in gold is something I've always wanted to do. I just could never afford it. Well, there's no problem with that because you're like 99% of the rest of the population, because less than 1% of the population owns gold. But that's going to change here today. Okay. And so if that's you, we're ready to help you get started, folks. So understand, if you're a 1, you're a 2, you're a 3, get back to the person that invited you onto this line. And let them know where you are. Get those questions answered, get started. That basically is our presentation, folks. I'm going to answer any questions. We're just super excited. The one thing I ask you to do is I ask you to look at where you are right now. And if you feel as though, regardless of what level of success you're at right now, because we've got some highly successful people on this line right here today, okay? But if you feel like you're capable of more and all you need is just that vehicle, we're asking you to borrow ours. Not only to borrow it, we're asking you to grab hold of it. Take a hold of our hand. Let us show you. You see, that was the one thing that I really appreciated. See, when I'm working with a person that's building a $500,000 business, doing $500,000 in revenue on a monthly basis, he can show me how to do that. If you're doing it, I believe I'm smart enough that you can show me. So, folks, if you're willing to adjust that programming a little bit, so that you can adjust your thinking a little bit, and that'll lead to you adjusting your activities, your attitude a little bit, then with the right attitude, you'll get the type of activity that you're looking for, which will lead to the results that you really, really want, that'll lead you to the lifestyle that you're looking to live. And if that's you, folks, this team is ready to embrace you. So with that, folks, understand we will not be having a webinar on Thanksgiving. I want you all to enjoy your Thanksgivings. Those of you that are Dallas fans, I apologize to you straight away, and hope that you'll have a better Thanksgiving. And we will be back Monday with our briefing in Waldorf. We'll be back next Tuesday, next Thursday. Invite people onto this call, folks, and I promise you I will get better. I will help you build your business. The folks that sharing the testimonials will get better. We'll get some other testimonials on here. Let's grow this business together, folks. Join Wealth Builders Worldwide and have the level of success that you're looking for. So with that, folks, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the record button on this.